fly, don't bother me to fly. Well, hello. I am on my way from coming to the market. You all know the market, right? It's a place where you can buy handmade soaps, fabrics, but most of all, you can get melons, fruits, vegetables, and all those sorts of things. Now, the market that I'm coming from, it's not like any other market. It is really a special place, and it's located just south of South Carolina and north of Georgia. And this market, this was the first market day of the season, so everybody was coming because they hadn't seen each other in all season long, and they were missing one another. But everybody really wanted to get the first of the melons from the watermelon man. Now, the watermelon man, his melons, oh my gosh, he was known for growing the best melons all around. People came from everywhere just to get his melons. In fact, he was so well known that they stopped calling him Watermelon Man and took to calling him Boss Man. And let me tell you about a time I went to the market. It was amazing. This particular season, Boss Man was making his way to the market every Saturday morning, just like he always does on every Saturday morning. And he was so proud of himself because this season, he'd grown the biggest melon he'd ever grown before. In fact, he was telling people that melon weighed 40 pounds. Now, can you imagine a melon weighing 40 pounds? Well, that was his tale. And he had a gimmick that he was going to sell all his melons based on this one melon what weighed 40 pounds. And when he gets to the market, he puts his brake on his wagon. He gets out of the wagon and he walks around, makes a big show of bending his knees real low like. He picks up his melon and he probably grunts louder than he really needs to. And he walks around to the table and plops it right on the table, pushes it in the center and puts all the other melons around it. And then he commences selling. Watermelon, come get your watermelon. I got sweet, pink, juicy watermelon. And people, they come from miles around, don't you know? And this is when he gets to work. And he tells the people, oh, get what you want, but don't touch that one right there in the middle because I've got a treat for you all. I've been growing melons for the longest, and this year I grew a 40-pound watermelon, and I'm gonna give $10 to anybody that can eat that watermelon in one sitting. Now, to you and I, $10 really ain't a lot of money, but back then, $10 was a lot of money. So Jasper, you know, Auntie Sue's man live on up the way, he raised his hand and he said, boss man, I sure like to try my hand at eating that there 40-pound watermelon you done grow. But before I do you mind if I run on up to the house for a spell? Now, boss man, he sees this as an opportunity to keep on selling. So he says, well, sure, Jasper, go on up to the house, but now, don't you be too long. And Jasper, he run on up to the house, and boss man commences selling his melons. Watermelon, come get your watermelon. And sure enough, more people, they come from miles around, and they're buying up all the melons and the vegetables and the fruits. And not long ago, Jasper come running over to Hill Land. Boss, I'm back. I'm ready to try my hand at eating that 40-pound watermelon you got there. And boss man makes a way. Jasper comes on up and he takes his time and he's cutting the melons all nice and even like. And don't you know, he gets to eat all the way to the rind. And when he gets done, he looks at boss man and he says, I'm done. Can I have my $10? And boss man says, well, sure you can, Jasper. But do you mind telling me what you done up there at the house would allow you to eat a 40-pound watermelon? And Jasper looks right at him with his juices all dripping and his shirt all messy and seeds on his forehead, and he says, well, I grow me a 50-pound watermelon up at the house, and I figures if I can eat a 50-pound watermelon, I sure can have a 40-pound watermelon.